The final step in cellular respiration is the ETC and chemiosmosis. So the ETC has 4 protein complexes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you also have transport molecules in between plastic quinone and cytochrome C. Down here you have your matrix, and this is where you have your intermembrane space. So how this works is you have an NADH comes up here, and it drops off its electron, and the energy from this electron is used to pump a proton. See this right here? It pumps it across the membrane into the intermembrane space, and because it required the energy from this high energy electron, that means we know that there's a proton gradient up here, as you can see. Plastic quinone transports it to number 3, and at protein complex 3 another proton gets pumped over the gradient, cytochrome C, over to protein complex number 4, another proton gets pumped across. And so when this electron reaches the end here, it is absorbed by an O2, oxygen, and that oxygen combines with the electron and a couple of hydrogens to make a water molecule, because you can't have a free radical floating around in here. And so the same thing happens with FADH. So it will drop its electron off, turn into FAD at number 2, and pump a proton here and here at 3 and 4. So it is one less proton, but it still gets the job done. So now that we know we have a gradient over here, here comes our ATP synthase, and it's going to let protons come through it at a steady rate back into the matrix, which is going to, here, you ready? Ooh, proton just got pumped, or it just went across the membrane, and that's going to create a current or flow, which is, you can compare it to electricity basically. So it's going to create energy in the form of ATP, and it's going to create a lot of those, and that's how we get most of our ATP in cellular respiration.